There are many challenges to living out here in the villages. Basically, this is our village here. Just show you around a little bit. But yeah, there are many different challenges. There's a broken down house that has to be renovated. But yeah, there's many challenges to living out here, especially if you have a business. Not just living, as in just living is a huge challenge. Yeah, to living out here, to staying out here. Because many villages out here, they don't have electricity and they don't have running water. Basically, my mother was the first person to bring electricity and running water to our area, to this area here, many years ago. So we used to live in mud huts here, but now we've rebuilt everything and built European modern houses, basically. But other than that, we used to live in mud huts. You know, these used to be mud huts, but we rebuilt everything. And now we have European modern style houses with electricity and also running water. So I was going to show you how basically we store water here. Because there are no pipes, the government doesn't do anything, there are no water towers. People have to arrange for their own water. They have to somehow get their own water, fix ways to get their own water. So what most people do out here is buy these huge water tanks here. So this is a water tank. So we collect water. We collect not just rainwater. The first thing we do is actually we collect rainwater. So the water, you know, from the gutters, it runs down there, and then it runs into the tanks basically. So when it rains, so we hope here we depend a lot on the rain, is what I want to say. And it doesn't rain much here, so the best thing to do here if you're living out here is to buy one of these water tanks. This is a 5,000 litre water tank, and that's I think it's a 3,000 litre water tank. So so we buy these tanks out here, and then we have one for the restaurant there also. It's there. So yeah, we buy these water tanks and then we store them with water. What you can do is if there isn't much rain, then we call it water boosters. We buy big fresh water from different companies, and then they deliver the water here, and then they put the water into the tank, and then from there you have water. Basically, you can use the tap here. So you install a tap, and then you can use water. As in, then you have water. Basically, you store water, is what I want to say. You store the water in these tanks. So I'm going to go around and show you the few tanks that we have. I'm not sure how many liters that is, but I think it's a 3,000 litre. Maybe it's even a 2,500. But this is a 5,000 litre tank. There is also 10,000 litre tanks, and I think there's even bigger tanks. But what we do is we have these tanks. When we don't have rain, then we order the water. We call them water boosters. They bring the big lorries, and then they fill up the tanks basically, so that we have water. Yeah, so I'm going to show you around a little bit there. So if you want to have running water, if you don't have these tanks, then you must get water from the dam, from the lake, or from the river. So I'm going to show you here. In order to have running water, then you must put a tank, because we don't have water towers out here. The government does nothing, like I say. Here we have a well here. My mother built a well here where we store water basically here in this well here. It's very deep. It's a very deep well. But basically, if you want to have running water, then you must put a tank up there. You must build this structure here and put the tank then up there, so that the water flows down, that you have running water inside the house then. So the water flows down, and then and then you have running water in the shower, in the toilet, and in the tap. And then what you must do then is when this water is finished in this tank, you must pump it up. We have another tank over here. You must pump up water the whole time. This finishes after, if you're one person, it can finish after maybe a month or so. But when you're many people living in the house, this can finish after 2 weeks, even after just 1 week. So then, because everybody's showering, everybody's using water, so the water finishes very quickly. So we have another tank here where we store both water from the ceiling, as in rainwater, but then we have the pumps there. If you can see the pump there. So we pump water in there, up, and it goes through there and down, as you can see there, and then up into the tank up top there. So it runs there, and then up into the tank there, and there's the electric. The switch basically is there. So yeah, we pump up the water. You have to do this, otherwise there's no way for you to have running water in your own house. So we have several tanks, but many people they can't even afford one tank. We have several tanks here. Because we have been living in Europe, we have saved money, we have built European style houses, modern houses, so we have to have running water. So there's another tank, that's also a 5,000 litre tank. So the water is pumped up, and also we pump water into this tank here. And let me show you there. So here we have also a tap, just in case if we don't have running water, there's no electricity or anything like that, we can't pump water, then you can take water from the tap there and put it in a jerrycan and bring it into the house. Now this is one of the only ways of having running water in the house, is to have these tanks, and then to pump water up into the tank up top up there, and then the water runs down into the house. I just want to show you the challenges of living out here, basically. What we have done here in the restaurant, the restaurant needs a lot of water. So myself, I bought a special tank just for the restaurant. This is for the house, basically, but just for the restaurant there. The painting there is really bad. The painter, I don't know what he did, so we're going to have to do a repainting of everything here. I just want to show you that. But yeah, it looks really bad. I don't know what the painter did, but he destroyed basically the painting. He didn't do a good job, so we're going to do a repainting. That's why it looks so bad. But basically, yeah, here we have I ordered a specific tank just for the restaurant. I bought it in just for the restaurant. So basically what I've done here is I have a pipe here, so the water runs down. We store rainwater. To store rainwater, the water rains down, and then it's pumped out and down and into the restaurant, basically. So we have water in the tap in the restaurant there. And also this, you can fill it when we order the water boosters, the big water tanks. They come then and they refill this, so that we have water inside the tap in the restaurant there. And when the water runs out here, we can also use, we put the water in buckets or in jerrycans, and you can bring it into the shade or to the kitchen. Our kitchen is over there where we do the cooking. So we cook over there in the kitchen, and then there's also a small kitchen in the restaurant also, but we cook the big meals there, the large portions there, and then we take it into the restaurant and we sell it inside the restaurant there. So when we need water in the kitchen there, we carry it in, it's called jerrycans. We carry it in jerrycans from here to there, and then we can cook in the kitchen there. So we have a separate kitchen because we cook a lot. We had to move from. It's just a small kitchen. It's just a small kitchen in the restaurant here. So we have a bigger kitchen there where we do the large portions of cooking. So we carry the water from here to there, and then we're cooking over there. But otherwise we can also do small cooking. You see the painting is really bad. I don't know what the painter was doing, but now we have to do a whole repainting. But anyway, we can do small cooking inside the restaurant there. We have a gas cooker and everything, so we do small portions in there and big portions in there. But when it comes to the water is pumped into the restaurant there, or we collect it in water in jerrycans here, and then we do the cooking there. So this is how people must store water, and the vast amount, the what's it called? The biggest portion of people, most people, they don't have money to buy these tanks. It's only if you have a really good job, then you can. Let me show you the restaurant there. I don't know what the girls are doing. Girls, why are you lying down? Get up and work. No, but here's the restaurant. So we do small cooking in there. We have a tap and everything there. We do small portions of cooking in here. We have a gas cooker and everything. And then we have a tap there and everything. And we have electricity and everything in here. So we're going to also install solar here, so that we have solar power to save electricity. But yeah, if you don't have money for these water tanks, then the only thing you can do is store water in buckets, or you go to the lake, to the dam, like I showed you yesterday, to the dam, which is that way, and then you carry the water in jerrycans and you bring it to your house or to your business or to whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how we get water here. We store the water in these large black tanks, and the vast majority of people out here, they don't have money to buy these tanks. It's only people who have good jobs or who have been living in Europe who can afford to buy these tanks. This litre tank here costs 30,000 shillings, almost 35,000 shillings. People don't have 35,000 shillings here just to put on a tank. So we're basically lucky that we can have this opportunity to have these tanks. Anyway, that's how we store water. I just wanted to show you how we get water. Anyway, thanks. Enjoy your day.